Terri LeBlanc from the independent, women-owned Swamp Fox Bookstore in Marion is back with details on an upcoming author talk. We're also going to talk about what else is going on at Swamp Fox, because you just got settled into your new location and people can find you now. You have a sign up.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. So how's the new location going?
Good. It's going really well. We have expanded our location from 360 square feet to just over 1,100 square feet.
Oh, wow.
So
that's a lot.
We have more room to roam and relax, chairs to sit down on. You don't feel so rushed or crammed into such a small space. So we're really excited about that.
And you can find it, you're kind of right there. You sit by Sweet Cheesecake right there in Marion. Easy to find by like the big Phillips.
Yep,
so
exactly.
Very easy to find there in Marion.
Exactly. And Kitty Corner, so next to the Philip Diamond building, across the street from Sweet Cheesecake, Kitty Corner from Pizza Hut. So
right there like on 7th.
Yep, 7th and 14th. Yep.
7th and 14th. Great location for you.
Exactly.
Okay, so now you have an upcoming author talk. Tell us how that works and who you're going to be featuring this time.
So on Thursday night at 6 p.m. at the Marion Public Library, we'll be hosting Kimberly, Belle, and Heather Gudenkauf in conversation with each other. So Heather and Kimberly know each other. They're part of the Killer Author Book Club that they host online, which they've been doing for a few years now. So they'll be chatting about Kimberly's new book, The Paris Widow, which comes out tomorrow. And celebrating the release of Heather's book, which has been doing really well, which came out in March.
Right. So what is the Killer? Just people aren't familiar. Can you tell us about that?
So
I think that's right up everybody's alley.
The Killer Author Book Club that is online. The three authors, Kiara, Kimberly, and Heather, host authors every week in a virtual event where they interview them and talk to them, and they usually customize a cocktail that you can make at home to go along with it. And then they also do book giveaways. So you can watch them live online almost every week, either on Facebook or YouTube. So it's pretty cool,
That sounds like a lot of fun.
It is.
I know. What else have they kind of written just so people...
Yeah, so The Paris Widow is Kimberly's latest, but she had a book come out a couple months ago, Young Rich Widows. So both Heather and Kimberly write suspense thrillers. So if you like mysteries, being a little bit on the edge of your seat, definitely check out both their books.
I love those. Those are, so maybe not right before I go to bed. Well, no, that's not true.
It depends.
No, I do like it right before I go to bed. Then I will dream about it, though.
Yes. Yeah. And Kimberly's newest one is about a woman that gets married. She thinks she's married to the ideal husband, and then they're on vacation in Paris, and he disappears during an explosion. She finds out that he's been possibly dealing in the illegal art trade, and she won't leave the city until she finds out the truth behind him. Okay, I love all these books. They sound right up my alley. All right. So what else is going on at the bookstore coming up? We have several events coming up, other author events coming up. So at the end of the month, on June 25th, we have an event that's great for families with local author Jill A. Kronbosch. She's written a book called Connor is a Unicorn. So it's about a horse that thinks she's a unicorn. So it's a great little nice night out with the family. We have a book, an author coming next month who's also a photographer that's gone around Iowa and taken pictures all around Iowa, Justin Tredford. And then in beginning of August, we have another middle grade author coming to speak to us about her books. So we're excited about that one as well.
You have a lot of these author talks.
We do. Yes. One of my favorite things to do is have allow our readers to engage with authors, whether it's in person or virtually. Every once in a while we'll do virtual events as well. So
is there a cost to these events?
No, there's no cost to the events. They are free. We are asking people starting July 1st to register for the events. We've had such great success. We want to make sure we have seats for everyone at the event. So that's why we're asking people to register now. But that starts July 1st.
That's And
any of the books that we have are available to reserve prior to an event. So you can go on our website or our social media, Facebook, Instagram, and look for the link to reserve a copy of your book. We'll bring it to the event for you, and you can get it signed by the author.
Oh, that's great. And there's registration. About how many people? Is there like a? Is there a?
It depends.
Capacity?
It all depends on the author, on the room we have at the library. But we've had anywhere from 16 people show up to 200 people show up. So you see why I know.
So there's no like total capacity.
No. We just want to make sure we try to have seats for everyone that can try to make it.
And where can people get more information about the events and everything else that's going on at Swamp Fox?
So you can go to our website, swampfoxbookstore.com. You can follow us on Instagram or Facebook, Swamp Fox Bookstore. You can also subscribe to our newsletter via our website.
And then you're right there on 7th Avenue. So very easy to find now.
Very easy to find.
In a much larger space.
Exactly.
Yes, that is so great. So there are a lot of great books here for you to read. Sign up, because you said last time you had
200 people.
That is incredible. And the date again is?
Thursday, July 13th at
Thursday,
6
July
p.m. at the Marion Public Library.
There you go. Thank you so much for being here. We love it. One more question I want to ask real quick before we go. What great books, other than these, are you reading right now?
I highly recommend The Ministry of Time by Kayleen Bradley that came out a few weeks ago. If you like time travel with a little bit of mystery and political intrigue. Perfect. My favorite right now.
That's your favorite right now. Okay, we always got to ask that because we're big proponents of reading here at Everyday Iowa. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. All right. Well, let's end with another avid reader, Hannah Messier. First alert, a meteorologist, Hannah Messier, with Look at Our Forecast.
Yeah, it's a really awesome day to be outside. One of my favorite things to do when it's a nice day like this, I like to take a bunch of books and sit in Ellis Park and read them. So maybe that's